is Alise, and today I'm going to be removing and erasing any negative thoughts from your brain. Yeah, any negative thoughts that you might have. This is kind of a long process, and it might take different tries using different methods to remove, identify, and sort out and then remove all of the negative thoughts. Yeah, I can't just go in and pluck it out and be done. It does require a bit of patience, and I'm actually professionally trained on the topic of negative thought removal. So yeah, before we get started, there's just a few things I wanted to ask and take note of. Yeah, there's just some, where did my pen go? Over here. I'd like to be aware of your background and know, for example, how much stress you're under and what may be causing that stress, and the topic of our negative thoughts. I won't make you go into too much detail, but just some general background information would help me in the process. So I'll just be asking a few questions. So first of all, can I ask how old you are? Okay, and is this your first time seeking out a negative thought removal treatment? Okay. And what made you want to come in today? Okay, yeah. Right. Negative thoughts keeping you up. So, yeah, I guess that'll lead to my next question. How's your sleep on a typical night? How many hours would you say you're getting? Okay. On a good night, 6. Yeah, that's not ideal. Sorry to hear that. Okay, and then next, I wanted to ask you what you do for work, or are you a student, or what occupies your day? Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how stressful would that be for you? 10 is super stressful and 1 is not stressful at all. Okay. Got it. And would you say that that's the main source of your negative thoughts? Partially? Okay. Alright. And have you ever sought out any mental health services, been to a therapist, psychiatrist, anything of those sorts? Okay, I always recommend that to all of my patients, actually to anyone ever in the world, because anyone can benefit from therapy. I have been quite a few times myself. Did wonders. Okay. And then finally, what did you have for breakfast today? Okay. Yeah, that's actually really important for me to know, because as I'm searching through the fibers of your brain, what you actually ate right after you wake up can influence the textures, which influences the tool that I have to use to look through your brain. Right. Okay. So thank you so much for that. Sorry if anything was too personal, but this is only used for me, and then after your treatment today, this will be discarded of. We will discard of all of your personal information, okay? Okay. And now, to start the process, I usually like to do a bit of a cleansing of the area first, just to remove any, busy thoughts that might be in the way of my target points in your mind. So we'll just be starting off with a cleansing of the mind, okay? This will just take a few moments. Just bear with me here. Just cleansing. And to help me out, I can use some of this. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's my mind cleansing gel. Okay. Does that feel okay? You might feel a bit of a tingling sensation, maybe in the forehead, possibly around the back of the head, or you might not feel anything at all. Changes depending on the person. Yeah, just be sure to let me know if you experience any pain or discomfort. We can take a break. Just let your mind be empty. Just cleanse away anything and just left with peace and quiet inside your mind, okay? Good. Okay. It's clearing up really nicely now. Just a bit more. Give me one moment. Okay. Okay, good. Very, very good. Okay, and now that we are cleansed, it's very important that I don't disturb anything. So I'm going to very, very gently begin sorting through your mind now. And I'm going to look for any signs of negative thoughts that are lingering. Okay. So this is the tool that I'm going to use for just sifting through. Okay. You might feel kind of like a bit of a tugging sensation, or maybe even a bit of a tickle. That's totally normal. Right. Okay. Yeah, over here, there's a bit, it's actually quite thick over here, which is a sign of some negative thoughts where it's more difficult for me to sift through this area, actually. Here, give me one moment. This is gonna take a little bit more effort. It's kind of like, if you imagine, if you don't brush your hair for a long time, you know how it can get tangled and knotted up. It's actually quite similar in your mind if you have a bunch of negative thoughts that just remain unsorted, undealt with in your mind. They can get quite tangled, and then when you go in to address it and remove it, it's actually more difficult because of how long they've been ruminating there and getting tangled and stuck in place, really. So that's why I recommend that you address this sooner rather than later. But I'm glad you came in today. Okay. Yeah, we're getting through I'm gonna have to go into like this area over here. And to start, I'm going to use this tool and just very, very gently. Yeah, you might hear some noises. Sounds like noises far off in the distance. Actually, those are the sounds of echoing thoughts that I'm kind of sifting through here. Yeah, it might sound like maybe traffic, actually, because there's a lot of traffic in your mind, yeah. But it's, that's just your mind. Yeah, just a side effect of the process. Personally, I don't hear any cars or traffic sounds. No. It's all your mind. See? Okay. Okay. So actually what this tool does is it kind of dusts off the thoughts that I previously started untangling, and it just makes them easier to grip onto and erase. Some of them need to be physically removed, which I'll use a special tool for in a bit, while some of them can actually just be erased on the spot. So when I dust off some of these, I can also figure out which ones I can just erase and which ones need to be like physically removed. Right. You know what, let me look over here as well. I did untangle, there's like a few stranglers over here. Usually when they accumulate so much over time, they kind of gather in one like corner of the mind. They're not like spread out evenly, but you do have a bit of stragglers over here that are kind of like separated from the rest of them, right? Yeah, that might tickle a little bit. Usually I hear that the stragglers tend to tickle more. Right. Okay, good. Okay. And just kind of dust off a little bit more. Just dusting and just dusting. I didn't mention this before, but please tell me if you're gonna sneeze. You do not want to sneeze while I'm in the process of removing your negative thoughts. It'll make a mess. So please just let me know. I can quickly pause and then you can sneeze. I'll let you know before I sneeze too. Okay. I'm using my left hand now. Honestly, because I just want to see if I'm ambidextrous. There's no good reason for me to use my left hand. Just thought I'd give it a shot. Okay. So I've done a pretty good of the dusting. And so I suppose what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to erase the less severe ones that can just be erased on the spot. And then the really like strong ones that I think have been there for a while, have to remove manually. So let me just get my erasing tool. That's this, yeah. Okay, this is my erasing tool. You might hear some kind of fluffy sounds, or like, yeah, right. It's totally normal when I'm erasing with this tool. But you're doing really well. Okay. Okay. Now what I have to be careful of here is to not erase the good thoughts or any thoughts that we're not trying to target. I actually have a lot of power if you think about it. I could erase your entire personality if I wanted to. But I won't, don't worry. Just erasing. I think I should be able to erase the stragglers that were on this side without having to go in with my tools later, hopefully. But no promises. And then I can also use the erasing tool to sort of soften up the ones that I'll go in and manually remove, just to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me see. I will just take a close Just take a close look here. Good. Okay, so now that I've done my erasing, I'll have to go in with my tool. One moment. It's in the sanitizing room. I'll go grab it from the sanitizing room. Yeah. So what we used to do at our clinic was we used to have disposable, one-time use and then throw it away removal tools, but it's actually quite bad for the environment. So I invested in the reusable ones. They are a bit more expensive because we have to sanitize, obviously, after each use. And you'd be surprised how much the sanitizing costs. Excuse me for one moment. Okay. Sorry about that. I've located. Very good. Okay. So, as I was saying, yeah, I'm just gonna go right into it. This is the removal tool probably feel that. Sorry. So sorry about that. I'm really sorry. But you're doing really well. Okay. Let me take a look and see what we have left here. So, from what I can see, I think we have like maybe 25% left from what I had started. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do something here. So I have a magnifying tool because actually it's kind of hard to see some of the really deep thoughts. They're really far in there. So what I do is I use, where did it go? Just kidding, I was holding it. This magnifying tool. So what I do here is I kind of, first of all, magnifies my vision, obviously, but most importantly, I can magnify the tool as well. So when I'm like, yeah. This just helps me, like, kind of. One moment. Just helps me, like, get in a bit deeper into the thoughts that were hard for me to reach. Increase the magnification a bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I know this could be a little bit intense, but you're almost done with this part. Okay, let me take a look. was probably really intense, and you might feel maybe even a little bit dizzy, so I'm just going to a little bit dusting off the area that I just removed. I think I've got mostly everything, but there might be a little bit of crumbs left. Just a little bit of crumbs, probably. That's pretty normal to have some. Pretty normal to have some crumbs. Just kind of scratching away the crumbs. Just some little crumbs. Okay. I'm gonna take another look here. Okay. Very, very good. Very, very good. Alright, I'm going to cleanse the area again. This is the same cleanser that I used before. So, what I'm going to have you do this time with the cleanser is just inhale and take a good whiff of this and go. And then hold it in, then breathe out. Right, so I'm going to have you do that 2 more times. Ready? Just inhale. And then hold it, and then exhale. Okay, very good. 1 more time, okay? Ready? And then hold it. And then exhale. Okay, very, very good. And the last thing, I was just gonna put a bit on my hands and apply it myself. Whoop. You always want to make sure that we are cleansing both before and after the process. So I'm just going to go in and give you a little cleansing. Once again, how are you feeling? You should be feeling much lighter and more at ease. Less anxiety. Right. Very good. Just cleansing. Cleansing. Okay. Very, very good. Yay. Wonderful. Okay. So, let me see here. Oh, my goodness. So, after the treatment. You're not allowed to leave our facility. I mean, you're allowed, but we recommend that you stay at the facility for 15 to 30 minutes until you are feeling back to yourself again. Just because I want to make sure that you don't have any negative reaction, or that's really rare though. Yeah, just or any drowsiness. Make sure anything like that wears off. So, in the meantime, I have to do another little interview here. So now I'll just be asking you a few questions just to check your cognitive abilities and your memory and stuff like that. So starting off easy, why did you come here today? Right. Okay, and where are you right now? Okay, and can you tell me the dates? Okay. And who is the President of the United States? Right. Okay. And could you please tell me your date of birth? Okay. And how old would that make you? Okay. And then just a few simple little math questions. So can you tell me what 2 times 2 is? Okay, and 2 plus 2? Okay, 5 minus 3? Okay, 4 plus 4? 10 times 2? 22 divided by 2? Okay. And what is your favorite animal? Okay. And what did you have for breakfast? Okay. Okay. Got it. So it seems to me that your cognitive abilities are all intact, which is good. I didn't seem to mess around with any of your other thoughts that I wasn't supposed to be messing with. So yeah, not that I thought that was gonna happen, but we like to check just to be sure. You know how it goes. So then, before I let you go today, I also want to ask a few questions, like tell me how your experience was. Yeah, sort of a review. Okay, how many stars out of 5? Okay, thank you. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Do you have any complaints? No? Okay. Oh no. Okay, and then, how did you find our clinic? The internet, could you be more specific? Like you were Googling negative thought removals and... Oh, YouTube video, really? Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's how most people tend to find us. Right. And then, how likely are you to recommend us to a friend? Okay. Thank Thank you. Alright. That just about. Oh, 7 seconds. Yep. As I was saying, that just about concludes your negative thought removal, erasure services. I hope you have a nice rest of your day and no negative thoughts. And if you do, give us a call. That doesn't ever happen because I just remove them all. But never say never, right? Yeah, thank you so much for coming. I had a spectacular time with you today. Yeah. Okay, if you ever find yourself having any more negative thoughts again, please feel free to schedule another appointment with us, and I'm so happy to sift through your brain again. Okay, you take care.